Alright, boys and girls, welcome to Learning Guitar. We have Wish Wednesday, alright? So this means you wish for songs and I bring them up for you here on Wednesday. And that's the day today. We're gonna look at a song wished from Jen Boland. That's your name, I believe. And you wished Old Crow Medicine Show's Highway Halo, alright? First time on this channel and a nice song there. So thank you, Jen Boland, for being here on this channel and support me in this way and give us some content here on Learning Guitar. So let's take a look at Highway Halo. And we're gonna do that with capo set on the 4th fret. Why? First and foremost, if you look at music videos and live showings there on YouTube from this band and the song, they play with capo on 4th, and that's the reason we have easiest chords possible for this song here. So capo on 4th is a no-brainer. Let's do that together. I'm gonna look at 6 chords. So let's go through the chords like we normally do, starting with C. So C goes 3rd on A, 2nd on D, open G, 1st B, and open E. We have the next chord, which is the G. Or actually, we can go to C7 first, because it's that easy. You have the C already, and you can then add on one note to get the C7. And that is the 3rd fret G string. That note added to the C grip, you have the C7 there. Now, let's go over to G. All right, so that will be 3rd on E, 2nd on A, open D, open G, 3rd B, and 3rd E. We have F, which is a bar chord. You play the bar on the 1st fret. That's where you put your index finger and you bar all strings there. And then you need to add 3rd on A, 3rd on D, and 2nd on G. We have A minor next. And that goes open A, 2nd D, 2nd G, 1st B, and open E. And the final chord is E. And that goes open E, 2nd A, 2nd D, 1st G, open B, and open E. All right, so that's the chords. We need to learn the strumming pattern, and we're gonna do that with the 1st chord, which is the C. So grab that one first, and we have a strumming pattern that is divided into 2 different parts. One full round will be like this. So the first part will be the down, down, up. And the second part is down, up, down, up. So if you combine the 2 parts, it will be down, down, up, down, up, down, up. And a couple of rounds to get the feeling for it. It goes like this. Right, so we're ready for the actual verse, and this verse is a little bit longer as 1 chord progression, and we're gonna do that for 2 chord progression rounds. So the first round starts with C, part 1, the down, down, up. Then you're gonna go to G and just play 1 down on that chord. And then you're gonna go to F and play 1 full round, both part 1 and part 2. That's the first half in this first round, okay? So C part 1, G just 1 down, and then F 1 full round, like this. Okay, the second half will be A minor part 1, G just 1 down, and then again F 1 full round, like this. That's the first round in the verse. The second round is played exact same way. The only difference here will be that the last chord, the F, will be a C instead. So the C will replace the F with 1 full string round. So when you play the A minor part 1, G 1 down, then you're gonna play C 1 full string round. Okay, so I'm gonna take you through 1 full round, and I'm gonna play the second round of this verse, which will be the C ending, like this. that is the verse play. All right. So from that, you're going to go over to chords now. And yeah, we're going to continue the same type of style when it comes to strumming. We're going to start with F, 1 full round, then C, 1 full round, then E, 1 full round, then A minor, part 1, and G, part 2. Okay? That's a starting point. That's not the full course, but I'm going to play that for you first. So F1, C1, E1, A minor, part 1, and G, part 2, like this. Okay, the next part here will be a little bit different when it comes to timing. We're gonna play F, 1 full round, then C, you're gonna play the down, down, and then the final up in part 1, you're gonna go over and play that with A minor. And then as soon as you play the up on A minor, you just stay there with A minor and fulfill the chord with part 2, okay? So you have a break in between, right in the end of part 1 there. After the down, down, up, you go to A minor and play, continue the down, up, part 2 for A minor. So it will be like this: F1, C, down, down, A minor, up, and then part 2 still on A minor. And then we have the final part still in the chorus, and that will be to play C part 1, G 1 down, and then F part 1 and G part 2, like this. All right, so that is the end of the chorus. We had different parts here and a couple breaks here in this tutorial when it comes to the chorus. So I think it's good if I play 1 full round for you for the chorus so you understand the full picture of it. I'm going to take down the tempo as well so you really see what's going on and the timing and everything. So let's do 1 round of chorus together. So there you have the chorus, and then we have some instrumental part that ends the first round. An instrumental part will be to play how you started the verse play: the C, down, down, up, the part 1, then 1 down on G, and then 1 full round of F. I'm gonna play that part for 2 times. Okay, so again. That's the instrumental part that takes us into the second round of everything. Now, the second verse is playing exact same way as the first one, so no changes there. And the same goes actually with the second chorus we just learned. No changes there, just play in the same way we learned. After the second chorus, we have an instrumental part, okay? It's much longer than the first one, so I can just mention it first. It will be to play 1 full round of F, then 1 full round of E, then 2 full rounds of A minor, 1 full round of F, and 2 full rounds of G. When you play that, you're still not there really, finished line. You have to play the C part 1, 1 down on G, and 1 full round of F. That part, C, G, F, and then here, you're gonna play for 2 rounds. And that is the instrumental part, okay? So it's a pretty long one. So I'm gonna speak me while I'm playing and explain everything. I'm gonna take down the tempo, so let's go. F, E, A minor 2, F, G2, and then C, G, F, again, C, G, F. And that is the end of the instrumental part 2. All right. After this, we have the third verse. Okay, we're gonna come back to the verse play, and that is played again in exact same way as the previous verses, 2 rounds of that. And then comes the final parts of the song, but it actually is to play pretty much different versions of the chorus. And yeah, here I need to take you through everything to explain, because we have changes in this courses. Is basically 3 courses right after each other, number 3, 4, and 5. But they differ from each other a little bit. So if we start with the third verse now, you're gonna play that one exact same way as the 2 previous choruses. And that means when you come to the end of this F part 1 and G part 2, then you're gonna still go back to play C 1 full round, and now is where the C7 comes in. You're gonna play 8 fast downs on the C7. So I think I need to show you how to play this. So I'm gonna take you through from the end part of the chorus, which is C part 1, then G 1 down, F part 1, G part 2, and then come into this ending here, which will be C1 full round and C7 8 fast downs. So it goes like this, the ending of chorus number 3. So that was the ending of chorus number 3. So C 1 full string round plus C7 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, so that is the third chorus. Then comes the fourth chorus now, and yeah, we need to look at that. Now we can skip all the thinking of how to play something in the exact same way as the previous choruses. I'm gonna take you through 1 full chorus round of this fourth. So that will start with C part 1, then E 2 downs, then A minor part 1, and F part 2. Okay, we can start with that. So part 1 C, then 2 downs on E, then A minor part 1, and then F part 2. Then comes C part 1, G 1 down, F part 1, and G part 2. And then comes C 1 full round and C7, these 8 downs again. Okay, that's the end of the fourth chorus. I'm gonna play it for you, and it goes like this: C, G, F, G, C, and 8 downs on C7. And that is the end of the fourth chorus. And again, now we're gonna go into the final 5th chorus, okay? So really gonna work this out here. We're gonna start again from the beginning, and I'm gonna explain first. We're gonna play F 1 full round, C 1 full round, E 1 full round, A minor part 1, and G part 2. That starts in the same way as the original chorus, so to speak. So we're gonna play it. And then comes F 1 full round, and then C 2 downs, and then the up on A minor, and then you're gonna fulfill A minor with part 2. So it goes like this. And then comes E 1 full round and F 1 full round. And then we have C part 1, G 1 down, and F 1 full round. And then we have the final parts left now. We have C part 1, E 1 down, and then A minor part 1 and F part 2. And finally we have C part 1, G 1 down, F part 1 and 1 down on G. And it goes. And you know what? That final G is the end chord, and that is how I wrap it up for Old Crow's Medicine Show Highway Halo. All right. So I'm aware of the chewing here of the different choruses in the end, and this is how we had to do it, just to go over it part by part, because it differs a little bit, slight changes there between the different choruses. So yeah, hope you could follow everything there, and especially you, John Bolan, nice song you wished for. Give it a try. We have a pretty easy playing here. The challenge here is to put everything right and to have the right timing sometimes as well. So good luck with this one. Thank you for being on Growing Guitar, and until next time, play tuned.